Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already on the... He's gone for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rafael Leao has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that.
And he's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cristiano Ronaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Played into space. That has been cut short. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto purring through the gears. Shoots! It's loose, and again! Goal! Portugal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Uruguay are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
That's going in strongly.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Mendes clears. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao. It's a pretty loose pass. Keeper's got good distance on that, and he was quick to react. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Uruguay applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to...
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oliveira. That's De Arrascaeta. It's run loose here. Tries from a long way out. Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Matches Nunes with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, some tackle that. Rafael Leao, looking for options for movement. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Araujo. Ugarte. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, super! Real chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now.
Here's a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Portugal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh, he's taking on his man here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Calistri. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Joao Felix. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's managed to gift it back. Nandez. Threads one in. Christian. Can he finish? And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Nunez is onto this. Nandez.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Nandez proves too strong. Nice bit of trickery. Great ball if he can get there. And he's had it nicked away. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Portugal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. Ugarte, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedro Neto is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Ruben Neves concedes a free kick for that, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Araujo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Mendes. Great ball, and he's in. He's going for goal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ruben Neves is the guilty party there. Ruben Neves has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Número 7. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 20.
Ugarte. Spread out to the left. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Bernardo Silva! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Tries to play it through. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Portugal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Ugarte. Ronaldo, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Portugal making consecutive changes here. Bruno Fernandes to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That's rather hopeful. Keeper is right behind it.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And João Felix, very nicely done. Takes a shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nandez. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Goes for a shot! He's beaten it. Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a good ball out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo picks it up now. Oh, that was vital. João Neves. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oliveira wins the duel this time. Great vision. Oh, that's fabulous. And Bernardo Silva! No mistake! Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice physical challenge. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Cancelo. Joao Felix, and he was alert to it. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição. Foram indicados 6 minutos.
Oh, this looks sharp. That was good alertness. And Joao Felix, Ruben Dias, and the finish! And that's wide. And that will be the final act. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Bernardo Silva, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Applies the finish! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
De Vrij has got himself a free kick. Oh, super ball! And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Throw in. Mendes goes sliding in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella Ruben Neves can quite...
That's rather hopeful. Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. There is the breakthrough. That is outstanding, just outstanding. You're not going to hit many better than that.
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Two, and we've barely begun here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao, showing good feet. Hangs what? Matheus Nunes! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Dumfries. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's in a great position here, and it's Memphis Depay. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shoots! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Rafael Leao with a definite foul there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Portugal are down to 10 men. The muscular approach does pay off here. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Van Dijk. Here's Ake. And it's Reinders. Great vision. He's picked his way through. He's having a go. Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. João Neves. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias. Oh, this is a very good run. Chance for a shot! He came in hard, very hard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Reinders. João Cancelo. Good puck. And the shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Ruben Neves simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, he's burst through! Ruben Neves! Real chance! It's run loose. Who's... Reinders. And Gravenberg. Now it's Memphis Depay. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Stefan de Vrij. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Conceição tries a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. He's gone for goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Portugal have done extremely well to go in at the break with their lead intact despite the obvious disadvantage. I think energy levels have to be preserved in this second half to prevent fatigue from setting in, so I'd expect a shutting up of the shop to try and kill this game off.
Portugal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Inacio wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Matheus Nunes receives it in a good position here. He's tried one! He's put his foot right through that one.
Ruben Dias probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Dumfries. This is De Jong. And it's Frimpong. Ruben Dias. He's having a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's gone for goal. Van Dijk. Reinders. Oh, good ball! Dumfries. Crunching tackle. And that's been... He's having a shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
De Jong. And he's decided to go for it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Just eases him off the ball. Gakpo. Looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. He is through here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chance to shoot! Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets to show off his quick feet. Mendes looking to penetrate. Can he finish? Off the post. And he's following up. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Frimpong. Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mendes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control.
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Gakpo. That's Conceição. Shot could be on. Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
This is their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. He's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Conceição being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
Listen, by taking him off now, the hat-trick hero gets a lovely ovation from the crowd, and I think the opposition will be just glad to see the back of him.
Dumfries. Oh, it's come loose. That's an excellent interception. Thinks one through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. The Netherlands making consecutive changes here. Marlen coming on here. They need a difference maker.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Deftly out wide. Marlen. And he's managed to get free. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Reinders. Marlen receives it in a wide position. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Memphis Depay plays it short. Now can he find a finish? Crosses it in. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Has a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Could be danger here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Mendes charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Portugal have done it, the perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that